typical stream day. It is Monday. I didn't stream yesterday just because I was running around doing a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, trying to save the mountain by pushing snow around right now. It's a little earlier than or a little later than I usually stream, but again, I'll try and keep this to about 2.5 hours. This is a Tier 3, Stage 3 Bison X. So, in case you're wondering, this is just an older model Bison X. I just like it for pushing, just so I can beat it up and not beat up my normal cat. Anyway, I gotta get this stuff pushed into a carpet over here. Caden over here is probably wondering what I'm doing, just sitting around doing nothing. Look at that pile of snow he's got though. Love it. My cat is reading 40-ish degrees outside right now. I kind of believe it. I don't know if this gauge works that well or not. This cat's got its quirks, and you'll find them here in a second once we really start shaking. Woo! Anyway, here we go. Get my tiller out of the way. Yo, baby. There, I'm gonna have to kind of bite this down a little bit because I can't take all that with me right now. There we go. Alright, take a fair bit with me. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Whoa. Rattle trap. This is the carpet I gotta push stuff into, so I'm just gonna push stuff here. I'm trying to straighten the camera out for y'all. Push that there, then I'm gonna basically throw my back end over this overhang and try and get it up the carpet here a little bit more. That's the process. Gonna go about 3 cat widths on this side, do the same on the other side, not fall off the counter slope. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna make it thick too, just so hopefully it survives. Try not to run over the carpet. But yeah, basically build up this side, build up the other side, do the loads and the unloads, and hopefully it survives for another few weeks. We'll see. It's melting out really quick at the moment. Yeah. Also, if I do that by mistake, there's a button on the floor. That's how old this cat is. There's a button on the floor that activates my wipers, so if I accidentally step on it, the wipers just do that. Come on down here, grab some more snow though. Keep on working. Yeah, this cat swung around. There we go. Grab the rest of that if I can. Oh, baby. Cat didn't like that. It's just wet and heavy, really. Rattle trap, rattle trap, rattle trap. Alright. Right about there. Don't run over the carpet. Woo, that was close. Take a while. Doing this is not a fast process by any means. carpet in there. Kind of push trained it with Caden and a few other guys. We have to basically bring snow from a good distance away for this whole area. Basically ripping down a terrain park, at least a few of the features in the terrain park, just so we can salvage the teaching areas here. Okay, come on, man. There you go. We've had like 3 or 4 cats working in a big push train here on the end of it, just trying to get snow up in the teaching area here. Yep, there's the counter slope. Woohoo! There we go. Okay. Not too worried if this comes out chunky right now. I'll grade it down here in a little while. Once I get everything pushed in here. Might have to wait for another pile of snow to get in here. But it's coming along slowly. Majority of the mountain has been just steadily collapsing, the terrain-wise anyway, so...
No, but you got a copy.
I was not sorry. I was right there near here probably.
Everything over there. Just made it up to the top of the Falcon. It's a pretty treacherous climb up Crystal. It's gonna take me a minute to get past it over here. Copy that. Still think you're looking good for just seeing the material that needs to be hit and the T-bar. Yeah, I think with a little bit of time over here, I should be able to get up to the high country by like 5:30ish. Drop that.
Feels like I've been working for half a night, and it's almost half a night. It's 3:43 right now. Yeah. Good old 600 pushing a good amount of snow here. Got a good negative berth there. Chunk this one down maybe too. That one's a little big. We'll see what we can do. Huzzah! Oh, she wants it. Hey, boys. The reason I'm not pushing and turning at the same time is snowcats don't like to do that. Sorry, I got hair tickling my nose. Snowcats like to push in straight lines, so that's why I'm pushing it here and then getting turned around if I can, and then pushing it up without falling off the counter slope, of course. Now we push it up. That was weird. What was up? Like that. And then keep stacking the snow, piling it up. Right off the end of it, I love it. other cats are is where kind of the bottom part of the push lane coming in at. The upper part is up high here. Basically, it's coming down, and then it gets to the base here, then it's getting shoved to me, then I have to shove it into the teaching area. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. Oh, kid just burned out. And it's all wet snow too. It's super wet snow. It's almost like man-made snowmaking snow. Kind of reminds me of push season for snowmaking. And then I'll just sugar up too, kind of become like all crumbly. So kind of fun stuff. But I gotta wait for more snow. Yes, I am wearing shorts, by the way. That's how warm it is for me. Got some nice bangers on me today. Here he comes. This is just, like I said, it's a wet snow and it's just tricky because you want to take as much as you can, but unless you're going downhill, you're not taking as much as you think you can. Even in these flats, like Caden, who's operating the 600 right here, burned out back there, just pushing snow across the flat area. You can tell how much snow's in his blade. It's heavy and wet. And all everything down here is all fluffed up just because we're tracking around in it now, so there's very little traction in spots. Up and out of the way. Good one. This is why I'm taking little bites of this at a time because my cat will not climb this side hill. Counter slope with a big blade like that one. Ooh, what's the other? I mean, I get sizable blades still, but not as big as I want to, because I really want to, which is fine. Getting the work done is the biggest thing, even if it takes a while to do it. This road's getting built pretty quick too. It's not the slowest road I've ever built. I'm getting pretty good at road building nowadays because we have to. Halfway to the top of that one. There we go. The biggest reason why we're doing this is wanting to keep the teaching areas open because that's kind of what's making our money at the moment is all the ski less ski and snowboard lessons that we have going on now. And two, the height of the snow versus the height of the carpet has to be within a certain tolerance, or they don't like people will be out of compliance, and it's dangerous for the carpets to run because you can slide under the sideboards of the carpet and end up in all the mechanical stuff underneath there. And that's out of all the lifts, the carpets terrify me more than anything because it's such a tight, confined spot with a whole bunch of moving parts under there that I don't really want anyone sliding sliding under there. I've seen mechanics go under there before. They usually do a lockout tag out on there so nobody starts it up, because there's been counts of people losing arms and fingers. Come on, get there we go. Arms and fingers under the carpets before. So kind of scary being under there. That was a good blade full of snow actually. Look at that one. That was good. I like that. Right there, please. Yep. On the top, but it's getting rotten underneath as water starts trickling under it, and kind of makes everything all concave under there. And you can even put like a ski through a mogul field that might have been, you know, solid one day, and the next day you're just punching through the mogul field on skis. Snowcats, you feel it a little bit more just because we're heavier. It's kind of scary. You're going along, all of a sudden you just feel your back of your cat go boom, boom, boom as you're going. And you know you're finding those cavities and weak layers under the snow. It's a little spooky when you get to higher pitches, so with a higher risk of slides and whatnot, digging holes. Down here, not as much, but on the higher pitches, it's a little bit more spooky. Can I get all this? Yes, I can. This cat might be old, but she's doing her work. I say old, this cat was made before the emission laws, so it's pre-diff or AdBlue or wherever you want to say diesel exhaust fluid, that stuff. So it's sporty. I think it's got more power than modern cats does. It's just beat the heck, rattly. We don't use it a lot just because the tillers beat the heck and it doesn't leave the best pass. People kind of cringe about that. I don't mind using it for this stuff just because I feel like it does have a lot more power than the other cats do, based on the ones on our mountain right now. Besides the tier 5s or stage 5s, whatnot. We're getting there. A couple more of those will be at the top. Excuse me. I'm surprised I'm actually still awake. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. It doesn't help that the sun doesn't set until like 8 anymore. That's the hardest thing about springtime, late season here, is the sun just sets so late that unless you have some sort of like blackout curtain, you ain't getting to sleep. Alright, waiting for more snow. Waiting for the snow. Stop talking. Oh, hang on a sec. I have a Monte in here somewhere. Is it in here? Yes, there it is. This might be a bad idea to have a can in this cat because this cat rattles like crazy. Oh, kid lost all the snow. That happens. Oof. There's a neutral brake. Gotta love it. Oh. I had an energy drink before the shift, and this Mate will hopefully keep me going, but I'm surprised how awake I am right now. Probably going to crash real hard after work, though.
push area once you reset it. Copy that, you got it.
Okay. Come on, man. Thank you. Spiky. I'll go over here for now. Well, I'll have to remember to grab that when I'm done. Okay. Go grab some fluff. Yep, cat's bogging down right there. Anything behind me? Oh. One thing I will say about this cat is, compared to like the tier 4s and the tier 5s, I don't feel like it has the best visibility behind it. But then again, it's also not a winch cat, so I'm not terribly... I'm not going to complain about it too much, but there are some blind spots. It's just like some depth of field randomness that I feel like is just a little off with this cat, but once you get used to it, you get used to it. So I got a blade pull out of that one at least. It's up here. Park it there. And there we go. There goes. I got the boss man working with me now, so we'll see how quick we knock this out.
It's definitely a little easier if you don't try to feather it out as you go, and it's going to make it a lot easier on you if you just stack the blade holes and then grade them out later.
Copy. That makes sense. I was just building a like road, but I'll do it that way.
That's definitely a one way to do it. You're just going to run into the issue where you're going to be burning out on your road. Like you can't make that corner. It's a little bit inefficient doing that double push.
Copy that. Alright, we'll swap it around here a little bit. Go find some snow. Get out the blade up. Let them come through, then I'll go get some. that hill. More outside for a second. It's like walking on sand out there. That's how sugary the snow is right now. There again. But yeah, it's like walking on sand. It's crazy. There we go. Whee! Temperature's dropping. It's 38 degrees now. We have to go find some snow and shovel it over here.
Yeah, that's not bad, dude. on the second lane. And then tomorrow we can get more on that steer right.
That's why I chose this kid. Woo! Just because I knew I was going to be doing stupid stuff like that. Probably just knocked the camera all around too, sorry. So I'll do it again here in a second. Basically what happened, I just stuck myself all the way in. My tiller was almost resting on the ground there. That was fun. can't. I just too damn tired to. Woke up, got dressed, immediately headed to work. Then stopped at the old 7-Eleven for Bear Claw and some energy drinks. Not the best pastries, but they work. decided where he wants to be out there.
get you there?
Yeah, I'm in it. That's a little stiff. It just goes and stops. Oh, come on. There it is. Yeah, that was a terrible blade. Terrible blade. There we go. That's better. There. It's 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock.
good to go. There's talk of maybe some bear tracks. Copy that. Middleburg mile and then the ramp on the 5-star. Copy.
Might have to hit some of this going downhill because I don't think I can push it uphill. Especially not wanting to hit the carpet. Woo. Yep. That's my phone. Shipping it down.
Please just confirming. That was the Rocky, correct?
Look at that. That was way above the carpet, man. Oh.
Thank you.
Whoa. Be right back. I want a photo of this thing, man. Sitting up high pretty above the carpet. Woohoo! Alright. Hopefully this doesn't connect. I'm taking it with me though.
Alright, headed to the Rockies right now. Yeah, that's quite a few feet above the carpet. Yoo-hoo! It's fun though. I liked it. Alright, we'll get this knocked down, tilled out. Okay. You guys probably saw me flop over there. The snow that's a little hard and actually frozen feels like sandpaper. Or sandstone. Good old sandstone. The stuff that's not frozen is freaking sugary. Okay. This thing pushed down. Oh, come on. Doesn't even want to go downhill. patrol road is only going up to the lower summer road, correct? I think they're along the mid as well, Kate. You definitely have to play it by ear for how much snow that we're working with. So yeah, make sure mid to lower summer road's good, and then take a look at lower summer road to the base of 8. Copy that.
it could be anybody. It's not just the kiddos. Anybody can learn to ski or snowboard at any age. I'm not gonna tell you no. There. Scrape a little bit more down. Send it up to the side. not going to look like the creamiest of corduroy, especially with this tiller, but it's getting rid of all these bear tracks, which is the point. slope is actually supposed to help keep everybody towards the carpet. You're not supposed to be able to launch off of it. If you launch off it, you're going fast. So I'll kind of dish it out a little bit towards the carpet and make sure that's all right. If the other carpet's actually frozen up by now. I think one more back up just so I can get everything. My OCD is kicking in just a little bit. But OCD there. Camera grip thing isn't the best, huh? stuff. Day to stream, but thanks for watching for those folks who watched all the way through, and